Hello everyone, I'm Jamie with Food in Focus. Today we will be talking about bees. In Oregon, there are over 600 different types of bees. Bees are a very important group of insects that help make some of our favorite foods. They do this through the process called pollination. Bees pollinate many different crops, including types of fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and seeds. Many of these crops are grown in the state of Oregon, and Oregon bees pollinate them. Some of the important crops bees pollinate in Oregon are apples, blackberries, blueberries, carrot seed, onions, pumpkins, and many other crops. Bees also pollinate crops like alfalfa and clover, which feed grazing animals like cattle, chickens, and sheep. Thanks to bees, we enjoy important foods like milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, beef, eggs, and chicken. Here are some fun facts. Some crops in other states rely on Oregon bees. Every year, beekeepers from Oregon bring their bees to other states to help pollinate their crops. For instance, they bring honey bee hives to California to pollinate the almonds that are grown there. Honey comes in different colors depending on which flowers the nectar comes from. Bees visit flowers to collect pollen and nectar to feed themselves and their offspring. Pollen is a powdery dust that forms on the anthers of flowers. Pollen provides bees with nutrients, including all the protein they need to feed their offspring. Pollen also helps plants make the seeds that grow into fruits we like to eat. Bees collect pollen in a process called foraging. When bees forage, the fuzzy hairs on their body help them pick up tiny grains of pollen. As bees travel from flower to flower, some of the pollen they've been collecting is left behind. If the pollen from one flower makes it to the stigma, a special pollen-catching platform, of another flower of the same type and conditions are just right, the flower is fertilized. This process is called pollination. The flower then starts making seeds. Seeds are one way that the plants make more plants. Nectar is a sweet liquid that is most often produced at the base of flowers. Nectar provides bees with all the daily calories they need to fly around and look for more pollen. Some of the different bees that live in Oregon are squash and cuckoo bees, longhorned bees, bumblebees, honeybees, leafcutter bees, mason bees, and alkali bees. I like to use honey in the Food Hero recipe, roasted honey mustard Brussels sprouts. Honey gives this recipe just the right amount of sweetness. You can use honey in many ways, like sweet recipes or savory recipes. You can also use honey in place of sugar in many recipes. Just substitute equal parts of honey for sugar. Keep in mind that honey is not recommended for babies under 12 months old. Plant flowers and flowering trees. Some of our favorite easy-to-grow plants that bees love are clover, sunflowers, oregano, thyme, cilantro, mint, big leaf maple trees, apple trees, cherry, and willow trees. Leave sticks, twigs, and woody debris in your yard to provide a place for bees to nest. When plants that flower are healthy, they help keep bees healthy. Make sure to plant pollinator plants in part of your garden with the right amount of sunlight and drainage. Learn more about bees. For example, when plants are flowering, take a walk outside. Find a bee and watch it work. To learn more about bees and tons of recipes that use honey or plants that bees pollinate, including roasted honey mustard Brussels sprouts, go to foodhero.org. Here you can also sign up to receive the Food Hero Monthly emailed to your inbox each month for free. Thanks for watching.